Diane Leighton here. Develop positive attitude. Tiny tasks that lift you. Hey, have you got enough time? Are you frustrated by wasted time? Do your hours tick away, tick, 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 dealing with setbacks and other things that you wish were not happening? Get more time. You see, positive attitude can deliver you extra time by simple adjustments. That's right, you can free up small chunks of extra time. It's your positive attitude that might be in hiding right now that can get you extra time. So how can you grab that kind of time? Be aware of alternate choices. Why? Well, dare to be aware of other things that lift your spirits that you need to do on a regular basis. Unrelated stuff. Things you feel great about finishing fast. I'm talking about other tasks, not the ones that are frustrating you at the moment, but other ones, smaller ones, that take a short time. Something doable in a fairly short period of time, so you really can put them into your life at random times. Things that lift your spirit. Not multitasking. I'm not saying switch between this and this and this. I'm talking about those times you're stuck, those times you're frustrated, those times where you're really not getting much done anyway. I'm talking about you not taking a break precisely, but getting a result-creating break to happen for you. It's about stopping, it's about starting, and it's about creating a habit of continuously starting. Daring to stop, fully stop. Whatever you're doing that's frustrating you, you need to be prepared to stop it. You see, when you get more in control of when you start and when you stop, your brain begins to figure out ways to be more productive. To some extent, your brain is lazy. Your brain looks for shortcuts, and that's good. And when you get more in control, away from frustration, you're able to figure things out. It has a lot to do with stopping. So when you're getting frustrated, dare to stop. Go accomplish something else. And as you do, trust yourself to start back up again. More than trusting yourself to start, trust there's going to be a bit of a breakthrough for you by getting a different result. Explore, experiment, test and measure. It is critical to learn to stop. Temporary stopping is the key to moving forward. It's not a give up kind of stop. It's a notice what's going on around, notice yourself kind of stop. It gives you a chance to regroup and allow a better version of you to show up to finish the work. Trusting yourself to start is just as key to stopping when you need to be stopping. So create a habit of starting. Then, when you do stop, you'll look around. You'll naturally seek out an answer for what's next to start in this break time of getting away from the frustration. Keep in mind a bunch of really small, truly necessary, enjoyable tasks, tiny things, stuff that can easily slip in between bigger tasks that seem to get stuck. Especially those things that frustrate you on a regular basis. Have something you can take as a 7-minute task. Maybe as simple going out and running up and down the stairs and getting a glass of water. 7 minutes. Maybe as simple as an exercise for 15 minutes, where you break and read something that's teaching you what you need to know in another area of your life. Or maybe there's a 33-minute key mission for today that, well, you enjoy, so you can use it as a treat. So yes, when you're frustrated, prepare yourself to stop so that you can get away from it. Not as multitasking, but as a way to put a full stop temporarily to your frustration. So that you can start with a break. It's not exactly a break. It's a step into you getting results. Because you see, getting results puts you more in control of your day. Allow yourself to succeed. It's something that's simple. Allow yourself to adjust. Drop what's stuck. Do something simple and small. Something that's important to you, that matters to you, you really truly care about, that you know you can accomplish. If it's your health, that example of running down the stairs and back up again and drinking a glass of water might be exactly what you need to do to give a joy of accomplishment that you've done something particular, specific, and useful for your health, both the movement of the stairs and the refreshment of the water. Choose whatever feels like it's a fit. Maybe you've got a lot of reading you need to do, and you enjoy parts of it. 33 minutes on that could give you an accomplishment that helps. Maybe you're not a reader. Don't pick that. Pick something that works for you. In this time and place, choose what is most likely to boost your mood. It's got to be something you care about. That way you'll come back refreshed and ready. When are you going to take these kinds of breaks? Well, you're going to have to practice to figure that out. You want to avoid breaking all the time, but you want to avoid getting into that big frustration stuff, that gunky feeling. So give yourself room to explore and experiment and measure the results. Repeat the experiences that work, even if they only work a little bit. Notice improvement. Because there's going to be improvement if you work at it. You see, you get better at slipping from one task to another when you recognize results. This is not about multitasking. I can't say that too often. You need to come to a full stop. You need to feel that you're finished with this frustrating thing for now. Feel that you're putting it fully and completely on a shelf. And then you need to dare a different start. Something that's going to get you a real conclusion. Something that's going to give you a real result. And by choosing a variety of ways of piecing together tasks that need to be done in a day, you can feel different about your days. You can feel different about the things that frustrate you in particular. And that's where your positive attitude can stop hiding. Small adjustments are where you get a positive mindset to creep in as a habit. Because your positive habit makes a difference. Because on a rough day, your positive attitude really has a good reason to hide, doesn't it? But when you look at tiny things, and I am talking about tiny things, one fun 10-minute task here could be exactly what you need to fix your day. Another deeper experience of 15 minutes intensely working over there on that other thing and getting a result. Or maybe 33 minutes on the key to today feeling complete. Maybe an easier task or maybe a more difficult task, but one that you love. Work on what you care about. When you get frustrated, step away from your frustration and work on what you care about that fits in a tiny enough slice that it can be a break from your frustration that allows you to go back refreshed, ready, and able to decide whether it's time to maybe even hand the problem off or like rebooting a computer simply to find another way. Because you know what? When you get something you care about done, your day feels better. Indeed, a better you emerges from the experience of getting something done. Positive experiences lead to a positive attitude. And that helps you to live with a positive mindset. Because a positive mindset is only going to emerge slowly by you having this habit of going forward and making alternative choices that bring joy to your day. Because success really does come from your happiness. Studies have demonstrated that. And the key to a positive attitude is taking action to fit the pieces of your day together in ways that do give you that joy. And joy of accomplishment on things you care about makes a big difference. You've got 24 hours each day. Today, you get 24. Tomorrow, if you live through it, you get another 24 hours. Even yesterday you had 24 hours. And you know what? Some mornings go more smoothly. Often afternoons will pick up the pace. And by evening, you may be feeling grateful for all you've accomplished. That's a good feeling. Other days, you simply may feel content to have gotten through the day. Some days are rough, difficult. But what if you were to move your day around just a little bit to adjust within the things that you have control over? Yeah, there's going to be frustrating things you need to get done. But you can take a 7-minute break. Even if it's as silly as running down a flight of stairs and back up again and getting a drink of water. That can make a difference. Hours each of 60 minutes. It's inevitable you're going to waste 1 minute here and there, right? Why not bunch them together and use them usefully? For example, maybe you've got tiny setbacks or situations that pop up repeatedly when you try to get something done, but it doesn't work. Where you know a lot of times it's not going to work. Maybe because your computer is slow. Maybe someone hasn't finished something you need. All kinds of maybes and perhapses. But they happen. Dare to adjust. And do your adjustments by switching to a totally different task. Something you care about. Yes, you can drop important stuff that's stuck for a moment. Go off and do a simple, small task that brings you joy. Your happiness will help you to find another way to solve whatever it is that's stuck, or to figure out who you can hand the problem off to. Say one morning your computer inexplicably slows down as you work on a task you expect to take half an hour. Some days it might be that hours of frustration go by before you accomplish and finally complete what you set out to do that half-hour task. Other days, hours later, you may find it simply left undone. Hey, instead of simply pushing through, maybe it's time to do something else entirely. Then, refreshed and with an accomplishment staring you in the face, even a tiny accomplishment, a result that contributes to something you care about. With that in hand, so to speak, you may discover that you can turn your problem over to someone else. And that might be a future you, as in, let go of it for today. Or in the case of something like technology, you might find that rebooting your computer solves the glitch. Life is weird that way. Stepping away gives you a different perspective. And sometimes random things cause your problem to be easier to deal with. Other times it's just the fact of a refreshed you who's ready to look for a different perspective, including building one more bit of your positive mindset. Maybe you're ready for it today. Boost today's positive attitude when you recognize results from today. Dare to look at your other choices, other ways to move forward. Thanks for listening. This is Cynthia and Leighton signing out. I invite you to check out my articles over on kuberd.com. Again, thanks for being here.